It's in the game.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Bullock. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give wide open spaces. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Welch. Well, that toe tap catch had a little style, but not much substance on that.
No, the defense did a good job, too, using the sideline to their advantage. Using the sideline as a 12th man. There was nowhere for that receiver to go except get 1 foot down and get out.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible in getting...
There he goes! All out of space. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Colorado! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the inside. Lots of running room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. First play of the period, first down here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Salter. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Sweet punt there. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the RPO, complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Marshall. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Winfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The Rams line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Rams kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Bullock. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just drives it between the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UConn was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Huskies performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Welsh. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. To the air, it's Salter. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And some room to work. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing...
It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Rams will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Price. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football.
Just keeps moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screen play. How does that happen?
Wants to throw. It's Salter. Makes the grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Got it looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Hey, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Snags it over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Snap it to the back. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Flips it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Rams are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Might be changing the route. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. Across the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Bullock. The short hands, it's Marshall.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Rams had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. This is a designed run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
He'll keep it himself. can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it out. It's Price. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, Dave.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Buffaloes in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's Salter. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smalls. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score we did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks.